Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mehek. I hope you guys are all fine, and like always, I also hope that you guys are reading. Back with the book of the week that I finished. Now, if you love Narnia and if you enjoyed the feeling of opening a wardrobe and it leading to a mystical world, then you're going to totally love today's book. It's called The Faraway Inn. It's by Sarah Beth Durst. Now, something about the author, she's written about, I think, 25 books, which have all been a bestseller. She's called the queen of cozy fantasy, and I can see the reason why. Let's talk about the book, the setup. I'm very excited to tell you about this book. So, Kelisa is our main character. She's a 16-year-old teenager. It is the summer's time, but her boyfriend cheated on her, so her summer is ruined. She's heartbroken and don't even ask about her mood. So her parents decide that it might be a nice idea, to send her to her estranged aunt who runs an inn in Vermont. So the pine and the peace might do some well for her. And Kelisa also agrees. She feels that the change of scenery might just be the thing that she needs. However, when she arrives in Vermont, the inn doesn't look like anything that she remembers because she would visit the inn when she was a kid. The porch is broken, there is moss growing on the roof, and there are tangled vines all over. So basically, it's in shatters. To add to that, her Aunt Zee is not exactly happy to see her. She's grumpy. In fact, she doesn't want her there. She tells her that she has only 3 days and then she has to pack her bags and go. And she clearly sees that Aunt Zee needs help of someone, to take care of the inn, but Aunt Zee wants to keep everyone and anyone away from the inn. So Kelisa has no option. So in fact, Kelisa comes expecting a warm welcome and a loving aunt. Instead, she finds an inn which is in shatters and a grumpy aunt who doesn't want her there. Great start to the summer, right? But here's where the things get interesting. As Kelisa starts spending time in the inn, she realizes that there's something peculiar and strange about the inn. There's a teapot that just starts when there are people in the room, and if someone wants tea, it just randomly starts boiling water. There is a reptile, a big reptile in the room. And the third thing is that she can hear the closet screaming. Not just that, even the guests are at the inn are all very peculiar. So there's a wizard whose partner has turned into a stone. There is a sea witch who salts her tea, and there is a dryad that is escaping the adulthood and escaping everything and is at the inn. Not just this, Kelisa also notices that there is a mirror that probably displays hidden messages. And there's also a statue outside the home that moves and blinks eyes when asked questions. In short, there is something peculiar and really strange with the inn, and she's very curious to find out. Now, of course, her aunt doesn't want her there, but Kelisa, in order to earn her keep, she starts repairing things around the inn, and she starts working with the housekeeper's son, Jack, who is just the romance that she needs in her life. He's sweet, fun-loving, no drama, and a really nice guy. As Kelisa also starts interacting with the guest of the inn, she realizes that this inn is actually a sanctuary for all of them. They're all escaping, various things in their life and trying to find peace here. In short, they all are healing, and that is what Kelisa is also doing. She's healing from a heartbreak. But here's what kept me turning the pages. Why are all these different creatures here at the inn? How are they even here? And does Auntie Zee know about it, that all her guests are different and peculiar? Also, Auntie Zee has two important rules. You cannot open a closet door and you cannot ask questions to the guest. Yes. Now, why is that? For that, you have to read the book and find out. I really want to share with you what all I have read and what all I found out. But I think, trust me, read the book. It is worth it. You would want to turn the pages and know the reason why. So this was the setup of the book. Now, what I loved, the characters each have their own quirk, and it's so nice to see how Kelisa becomes the part of the community. Of course, the atmosphere, it's magical, it's whimsy, and the cottagecore aesthetics of the inn, I just loved it. And the romance, it's slow, it is no fuss, no drama, just like what Kelisa needs, like I said, after the heartbreak. So it's perfect. So all in all, I think if you're someone who likes cozy, whimsy, warm read with no extra twist and plots, this is the book for you. Also, if you're someone who is going from a reading slump, I think this book will make you feel. I would give this book 4 out of 5 stars. This book is cozy, it is warm, it feels safe. I feel like Not every time you need to read a groundbreaking read. Sometimes you just need to read a nice, warm, safe read that makes you feel good. And I think this book exactly does that. So, yeah, this was The Faraway Inn for you. Let me know in the comments if you have read the book or if you enjoy fantasy, cozy fantasy fiction like me. And I hope you enjoyed the review. I'm going to see you guys next week with another title. Till then, take care, bye bye. And probably I'm going to make myself some hot chocolate and pretend I'm in a faraway inn. Take care, bye bye.